Today I'm going to be showing you how to add RGB to your GameCube, just like this one's already set up. Pretty much all you're going to need is the RGB kit, which you buy from my store that's linked below. You're going to need a game bit, a 4.5 millimeter. In my kit I should include two 3D printed game bits. You use the 3.5 millimeter side on those, and they probably will break, but it might be enough to get it, apart and together once. So if you're lucky, you'll be able to use those, but it's probably best to go buy a game bit right here, 4.5 millimeter. You're gonna need a soldering iron. This is like a $100 soldering station, but you can literally go to Walmart or like I don't know, a craft store or Amazon and buy the cheapest one you can find. You can get like $5–10 soldering irons, because all you need the soldering iron for is to go like this. You put a wire on there, you hold this down like this for like 3 seconds, done. That's literally it. That's all you need it for, and a cheap $5 soldering iron will do the job perfect. And of course you're gonna need your GameCube. I think I already said hot glue gun, I don't know, but you need a hot glue gun if I didn't. And then you're gonna need like a little tool. I use a little screwdriver, little tiny Phillips that I'll put inside of there. You need this to get these little prongs, those little prongs. You need to push them up and cut them. So you might need this. You might need to cut them, but maybe you can just push them up. But you should probably get a cutter too, a wire cutter. So first things first is you're gonna want to take your GameCube apart. You're gonna want to take the shell off right here. And I have a video where I sell little LED kits, like single LEDs that you solder onto each point and then you put them on there, like not RGB. And in that video, I show you how to take it apart and take this plastic housing off and all that just to get this board. So I'll link that down below where you can see in depth how to do that. But I'm expecting you to already know how, so I'm just gonna skip that part. It's really easy. So pretty much now, I'm gonna put my camera up here. You're gonna take the kit that you got from me. Well, if you want to make it easier, let's start like this. So first, you're gonna want to take your controller port right here, and on the top side where the battery is, you'll see that there's little prongs, I guess, all throughout. There's 4. You're gonna want to go under, grab your thing, and you're gonna want to push on them and push them up. It's gonna use some force. Just push them up. There you go. So now we have them all pushed up. I'm gonna take them and push them back. And now I think with the RGB kit, it's best to go in and cut them as low as you can. You might want to wear glasses in case one of those hits you in the eye. But as you can see, I cut them down as low as I can right there, and I did that with all of them. So next, you're gonna want to take your hot glue gun. Well, yeah, we'll get your hot glue gun ready, I guess, at this point. And while your hot glue gun is plugged in right there and getting ready, you're gonna take your kit, which you probably should have opened already at this point if you're watching this video, because inside of this kit is the link to this video, well, the QR code, so you can watch it to install this. But so on this card, you'll have one side where it's a link to the app, so where you can control the RGB and Bluetooth. And then on the other side, it's not there right now because I'm recording the video, but it will be the QR code to the video you're watching right now. And then you'll have this in there, and this will tell you where to solder the wires. So black wire is negative, and then the white wire is positive. And the wires might be different because I use this roll to make them, and I have all these other colors. So if the positive and negative are different colors, I will change it on this sheet. I'll write it like down here or something, what the colors are. But if you look, pin 1 is ground and pin 3 is the power. So pin 1 is where you would put the black or the negative, and pin 3 is where you put the positive or the white wire, whatever the color is. And you will find that wire right here on your in the RGB kit. It'll be the smaller side, and it should have a type of tape on it to protect. Oh, this one came off in the package, but to protect the wires from, I don't know, connecting to anything, scratching anything. But just take those off. They'll be pre-tinned and ready to go, and this will be the only time you need to solder. So at this point, I would plug your soldering iron in and get it heating up. I'm gonna go ahead and turn mine on over here. There we go. So while that's heating up, so now you're gonna take your controller port, put it this way so the reset switch is right here on this side. The reset switch. Let me get my camera. So there's the reset switch. Put it just like that. Then you're gonna want to take this, set it up on here so it pretty much goes to the very edge, and you can have it, I have it so the wires, see how the wires stick up one direction like that? Have it so the wires that are sticking up are on top like this. And you're gonna want to set it like right here, like right on the edge, because these wires are gonna have to connect right here for power. And the reason why I set it over here is so then you have one more connection for power and ground if you want to add any other mods or anything that require it. So go ahead and take the back of this and put some hot glue, and then just stick it on like the very edge, but don't go over, don't go past the PCB. As you can see, just is like close to the edge right there. Just glue her on. And now you're gonna take your soldering iron. Let's get rid of the hot glue gun. And now this is when you will need this. So you can see what wires that you need, the white and the black, and the pins where they go. So we'll look right here, pin 1 and pin 3. And as you can see, that's pin 1 and pin 3. And pin 1 is ground. So I recommend doing here I'll zoom in. I recommend doing the white pin first, because it'll make life easier. So just go ahead and bend it down and put the white pin so the wire, just the exposed wire, touches this first pin right here, alright? Just like that. Then you're going to take your soldering iron that's all heated up. Now don't touch it. Don't touch any of this because it's really hot. I'm going to go like this. And this is literally all you do. I would hold it right here and then just go like this. Boom. A couple seconds, like 3 seconds. And then if you look at it, it'll be connected on there, and make sure your wire does not touch any other thing that's metal, all right? If it touches the green part, that's fine. And then you're gonna wanna just move it a little bit to make sure it's not loose. Like, make sure it doesn't come loose. Don't push hard or light, but you know, make sure it doesn't come loose. And then go ahead and take the black wire, or the negative, and I like to bend this down, just bend the metal part down a little bit, and then make sure it's like on top, you know, kind of like a bridge. And then just put the very end of that wire on the metal part, on the first pin, and then go here. Oop, I kind of messed it up. No, it's fine. Then just take your soldering iron, touch it to the wire and the pin, and hold it for a couple seconds. And just look, did that? No, it didn't do it, so. Oops. See, it can be a little tricky, but sometimes it's best. I'll try to show you what I'm doing. It's best to hold it with your finger. So I'm just trying to get it. It just needs to touch the metal anywhere and then get soldered to it. So, boom. See how quick that was? that's connected, and then we'll do a little test. See, it's nice and tight. So now you have it all, that it's connected, so you can go shut off your soldering iron. You're done with that. You don't need it anymore. And that's why I say get a $5 one, because you're only going to use it once unless you have other projects. Now you're going to take the first LED and you're going to twist it right here, just so it will reach here the right way. Okay, see, I kind of messed up. You know what, on this one I might have made this wire a little short, so I'll go ahead and fix that. But pretty much you want to take this first wire and put it, so see this white square, I'll show you with the second one because the first one's too short, I guess. You see this white square where the LED is? You want that like in between these two little black notches, right here and right here. So that little square, put it right in between those two notches like that, and then you'll just grab your hot glue again, and I just like to put it right here in the back, just like that. Oh, it might come up, but just push it back down there, hold it, and then I like to go to the front and put a little glue. Just make sure it's glued in there. And then this, you know, you would do that with the first one too. Yours will be long enough, don't worry. And if it's not, if you have any problems, just message me and I'll fix it. Then you're just gonna take this one, you do the same thing. You see how it's those two little black prongs. I had glue on my finger. And then the white square from the LED, you just, you know, line those up, boom. You know, and then put your glue. I like to start in the back. And then, you know, a little glue in the front. Boom. Glue in the back, glue in the front. Then with this one, same thing. You just push that there, glue in the front, glue in the back. I guess I'll just do it. And then right here, this is where yours could be different here, and don't worry because I have both to show you. So if your model of controller port is just flat across, it's simple. You just take this piece, push it to this side. I like to do that. And then I like to, sorry, you can't just see. I like to put it right here. I like to put glue right here, glue it to that wire, glue these wires together, then have this one come up like this, and then I'll just put glue right here, and then in the middle I'll just fill this whole middle with glue up to the top, and then I'll just glue it right in there and just hold it. Boom. You can even do it like off to the side if you want a little, but right in the middle, just fill that whole center with glue, that's whole square, glue on the sides, it'll stay there. And then to test that it's working, oh, never mind, here. And then if your GameCube looks like this is the one that's easier. If it's where it's like a straight line and then cut, so it looks like this, it goes doop, doop, doop. How this one, see how it's straight, then it goes down, then straight. You just glue it right there on the very edge. Just put it there, glue it. That one's very straightforward. Then, to test if you did it properly, pretty much just take the GameCube, plug it back in right there, grab your power cord, plug it in, grab this, and then you'll hit power, and you'll see all of them start flashing like that. And then to control it, you'll go take this. You can scan it right now if you lost it or something. You scan this, it'll let you download the app. You download the app, you go on there, you connect it, and you can control it. So that's it. It's really simple, and that's all you got to do. So if you bought this, thank you for buying it from me. I appreciate the support, and thank you.